It's your boy Cody Mack Hill. Again, what's the word? I'm here with none other than Miss Pretty Savage. How
Pretty
you doing
Savage, 150 Dream Team, First Lady. I'm from Norfolk, VA. Y'all follow me on Instagram, official Pretty Savage with an underscore.
So, majority of the private, everybody already know who you are, especially our followers. I want to say I got introduced to you 2 years ago. Herb came to the radio station because I'm a manager at the radio station, and he was promoting Humble Beast. And then he
one of the hottest tapes, by the way.
Yeah, it was a dope project. And he kept bragging, you know what I'm saying, 150 Dream Team on the way, you know what I'm saying, Savage, you was right there with him. He like my new artist, Savage. And I kind of been following your career ever since. So I just want to say before we start, I just want to say this is something I've been wanting to do for a while.
Okay, I appreciate you for showing interest. Believe it.
So for the people that may not know you, when did you start rapping?
I would say officially started recording 2012, but I was always writing since I knew how to write a sentence. I've been writing songs. I wanted to sing, but I couldn't really sing for real. So one day I just put it on the beat with my brother, and that was rap for me, and it's been rap for me ever since. Okay.
So you said it's been rap for you ever since. What was some of the moments throughout your journey when you was like, yo, this is for me?
I would say I wrote my first song to Chief Keef, Understand Me, and I recited it to my brother, and he was like, yo, you wrote this? And I'm like, yeah. So he like, all right, come with me. He took me in the bathroom. We had my mama laptop. We put it on GarageBand. He taught me how to basically record myself, and since then it's been history. I've been writing, I've been recording, and that's how I'm rocking out.
I'm gonna follow up with that question. You say Chief Keef, Understand Me. Out of all beats coming from the East Coast, what made you go to Young Chap route with Chief Keef?
Chief Keef was hot, and it's like it had to been something that was embedded in me, like in my soul. It was like, I'm gonna write to this beat, and ever since, like, I can do the drill music. You know, he opened up that wave for us, the drill music, but it really unleashed a side of me of rap that I didn't know I had in me. So I've been rocking out. I'ma still rock out.
Alright, so you say he opened up the drill music. So what would you classify the music you made before you started recording drill?
R&B, because I was trying to sing and I couldn't sing. So I was like, okay. Actually, in 2012, close friend I had, his name was D-Boy. He died in front of my face, basically. And that was one of the first songs I wrote. Chief Keef, Understand Me beat it came a little bit after it. It was the first time I put something like on a beat and felt comfortable with. So I just been like kind of recording on other people's beats ever since that. But I learned to kind of like jump into my own lane, get my own official beats for me. That's how I got the tape right now.
Okay.
It's been a long stretch, by the way.
I want to say I send my condolences and RIP to your friend.
Thank you.
If you don't mind me asking, how did he pass away?
He got shot at a football game. It was a high school football game. 2012. It was like a scrimmage, Booker T versus Lake Taylor, and it was kind of like my first and last time really getting a vibe out with him, and you know, feeling him out. We was kind of like holding hands, walking down the street or whatever. I came with my brother, so I had to leave because my brother, you know, he was ready to dip out. So we let go, we parted our ways, and a few minutes after that, we just like all heard gunshots. And I remember like everything around me started to move in slow motion. You know how in the movies when somebody's still and everything around them just moving slow? That's how it was for me. And something in my body just told me, like, you know, find D-Boy. I don't know why. that's what my spirit told me. And I remember like running down the street asking people had they seen him. Everybody was like, nah. By the time I got to the end of the corner, I seen his shoe like laid out on his body, like his body was laid out on the ground, and just kind of sat on the curb and cried.
Wow. Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. It's all right.
Experienced that. You ain't when I listen to your music, I do hear I want to say a lot of pain. Like I can tell you've been through a lot of stuff. Would you say situations like that, you know, kind of like traumatized you and kind of motivated you to like make music?
Yeah. It was a big push for me because I tried to find other ways to cope, and it wasn't it for me. Rap was like the only thing I could really safely cope with, other than like self-destruct. So I rap. That's why I do it. Tell my story, help other people out. I have fun here and there. Like, you know, I do the drill music because it's easy and it's fun. It's like a little bounce. But when I get to telling my story, it's real. I get emotional, but it's real. Like, a lot of people got cap in their raps, but not me. I'm for real with it.
No, I can hear it. You know, we were just talking about that earlier. Like, you can hear when somebody rap if they really live it or not. And I can hear it. Have you ever thought about, cause I know like mental health is like a big thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about like seeking therapy for the trauma?
Mm-mm. I don't believe in therapy because there's nothing the next person can tell me that my spirit ain't gonna tell me. So I just kind of rock out with myself. I got people, I got a whole team behind me though, and they all in this room right now. I got a team behind me. They believe in me and they're not gonna let me fall. So I guess I would just say that I'm like divinely protected by my higher self and my people at all times. I ain't tripping.
That's dope. That's dope. Your spirit got to be aligned, you know. So I like
with
that.
The universe, for sure.
I get the energy. You got good energy.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna switch on teams. So, I know you probably get tired of answering the question like, how did you link up with 150? How you link up with her? I kind of already know the answer to that question.
Yeah.
I just want to know the experience. So when DJ L reached out, that's like a little brother to me.
Yep.
When he reached out, like, what was your mind? Like, did you believe him or you thought it was like what?
I had faith in the situation. I did.
Okay.
I stuck around for a long time. They stuck around for a long time. I would give all props to Mickey. Okay. Mickey Halstead, he right here in this room. I would give props to him because he was the one that just never gave up.
Okay.
And it wasn't like the process for me, it was long. It wasn't just always consistent in me making music and dropping music. You know, I was dealing with like real life situations, but he fell through every time. Okay. I'm gonna stamp that and I'm gonna stand behind it.
Okay. So let's go more in depth. Like from the first moment you came in contact, you know, what was describe to me that moment? How did that go down?
Genuine. It was all genuine feelings. I met with him and Herb and Mainski. My first time ever meeting them three was in Atlanta. I believe it was like Essex Studio.
It was Tree Sound
Studios. And they kind of just, Herb let me know, we ain't gonna pressure you to sign no papers. You with us, we gonna take care of you. I first met Mainski. He was one of the first guys I ever met from No Limit 150 Dream Team. And it's been family ever since. I rock out with the guys. Wop, Cairo, Marley, Herb. We all right here.
So this was what, 2-3 years ago?
Yep, I would say closer to the end or the middle of 2016.
Okay.
About 3 years. We going into 2020 now, though.
Yeah, that's like almost 3 years.
3 or 4 years, yeah.
So, as a Chicagoan, I had the privilege to witness the evolution of G Herbo. So, I want to say, you got to witness young Herbo. So, what was that like? We know he's a mature man now. He's a whole different guy, and everybody loved the man that Herb is becoming. But young Herbo was a little wild. So how was that like experiencing young Herbo?
I wouldn't say when I first met him that I knew him personally, because I didn't. I just knew him from like rap. But being around him and getting to see who he is, he's a genuine person. Like, he put in his work, he stay in his lane, he mind his business, but he from the streets. And he got a story to tell, he got a testimony just like the rest of us. So, but I feel like Herb the golden child though. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like he the golden child. And if you think about it, like, we all go through obstacles, we all gotta jump hurdles. That man got his head up at all times.
I knew her personally. I knew her was special. When I heard Diddy playing, I think that was like Man. I want to say it was Man Now on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
Like, when I heard that, I'm like,
I was the man then, I'm the man now. That's facts. I mean, talk your shit.
To me, I think he's the one. Like you say, he the go chat to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I'm listening to your music. You got this bar. And I think most women can feel it, and a lot of guys can feel it too. You say, I was trying to find a missing piece, but my dad had it. Like, that's a bar.
That's a bar. That's factual. It's real life, and it kind of hit a soft spot for a lot of people, because some people don't know how to tell their story. They don't know how to articulate it. Same way, sometimes I can rap, but sometimes I don't know how to articulate what I feel. I don't know how to articulate what I want. And a father is like, they supposed to be there and guide you. A lot of girls don't have that. I look at somebody else as my father, and it's kind of weird. Like, my daddy don't know nothing about me.
He's still on his earth?
Yeah, he here. He locked up. But, yeah, he just don't know nothing about me. Like, he didn't know I wasn't a virgin till a nigga had to tell him, I'm pregnant. You in the jail, you can't do nothing for me. You know? When he was out, you couldn't do nothing for me. So, I think a lot of young girls, they need that. A lot of young men, they need father figures. It's not enough for them out here. So I just appreciate the ones that, you know, try to play that role for me. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm with the people that's with me.
So you speak about, because I do follow you and I know that you are a mother. So how is, first of all, I want to talk about the journey, like, you having your child, like, when you had your child, like, what was the mindset, like, what was some trials and tribulations you went on as being a young mother?
Well, I thought I was gonna be a family, happily ever after, but, you know, it don't always work in your favor, but it's for a reason. I went into the hospital 8 centimeters dilated. I didn't really know that I was in labor, about to have my baby. I wasn't really in no pains. Besides, like, emotionally, I was hurt that, you know, I didn't have somebody by my side that I thought, you know, would rock out with me the whole way through. But I don't regret nothing, you know. Timing is everything, and I'm here now. I got a point to prove to my son only. He about to be 5, and it's up. That's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna make sure he good.
No, I can definitely see that. Now, as far as like balancing being a mother and being a rapper, now how has that been? You know, you got tours, you're traveling. Like, how's that been?
Boy, since I met Mickey and Herb, it's been up and down. Like, I got a support system though. I can say that. Like my cousin, anytime I need to fly out, record 14-hour studio sessions a day, like she got me. So I don't complain. I don't try to complain, you know, but I'm human. I have a support system though, so I can balance it, and I think all my people just want to see me win, and I just want to win so I can see them win. That's it. My son, he's straight. He's super straight. Everybody around me gonna make sure that.
Okay. I wanna with the music too. I wanted to say something after listening to you rap, because I was listening to Project since yesterday. You got this little poetic vibe to me. It's like I feel when I hear you rap, I can picture it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then now seeing you today, like I haven't seen you since like 2016. But seeing you today and just seeing how you move, you got this Tupacness. You know what I'm saying, to me? Like, who was some of your influences growing up?
Definitely Tupac. I rock out with him. My favorite song in the whole world is Hail Mary. I remixed that, and it just kind of like, I don't know, I love him. But I remember being in high school, 9th grade, I'm going to school, I'm bumping 50, I'm bumping Jeezy, I'm bumping Gotti, I'm bumping Boosie, all the street niggas. So I rap the way I rap. I'm not sure if, you know, they had that big of an influence on me, or it was just like inside of me. I was born this way, but them the people I listen to. I didn't really grow up on like Biggie, and I really don't even know my history, but I feel the same way as any other artist in hip hop feel about this lane. Like, I love it. I wouldn't trade it.
Who you listen to right now?
Me. I listen to me. It's my time right now, so I ain't really worried about nobody else. No disrespect to nobody. I feel like it's a lot of people out here doing their thing. Herb, for example. I listen to Young Boy. Herb. Really, everybody I listen to is from out here. Chicago. Polo G.
And by me being headquarters in Chicago, that's one thing I like to pick artists' brains about Chicago music. Because personally, I feel like we influence the world.
That's facts.
Yeah, especially her. I feel like Herb, Keith, and Dirk kind of like everybody's still in their. I wouldn't say still in their flows, but they adapted to what they had going on.
Most definitely.
So what attracted you to the Chicago music scene? Being from Virginia.
I think I always had this hard body shell on me that, you know, I put up first. You're gonna see this hard body shell before you get to see any good parts of me, just because like some of the stuff I seen in my life, it caused me not to trust, not to fully want to love somebody, because love let me down. So the Chicago music scene is, I belong in it. I'm not from here, but I belong in it, and it's easy for me, to be honest. It's easy rap.
Why you feel like you belong in it?
Just because I have this shell that I put up, and it's like, I'm hard body, but that's all you gonna see till you earn a position to really get to know me. Everybody in this room, mostly everybody in this room, got a chance to know me from, you know, just caring or being around, showing me that I could trust somebody, that it was okay to love somebody. That's it. But I'm a rap how I rap. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Yeah,
that's Chicago.
Okay, all right. So for people that's watching this, you know that like you said, you hard body, so you have a shell, so they probably don't even know who you are. From your Instagram, it's just like you just always smiling, you bright, and now I'm looking at you now, you just extra thugged out. So
I try to balance it. You know, I try to keep positive energy in my life. Thugged out. That's just me. Like, I don't know. And again, the thugged out part, the gangster demeanor is really just my shell. I don't want you to know who the fuck I am inside unless you show me that you deserve to know why. I don't want you to know it. So I'm gonna give you what I give you. You're gonna take it for what it is, and that's gonna be that.
Why you feel like a lot of people is the opposite? I feel like in the rap game now, personally, I just want to get your opinion on it. That with the social media, people feel like everybody need to know everything they doing.
Cause they scared. They feel like everybody need to know everything in their life because they scared that they not okay with it. They need validation, and it's like the only way to win out here is to be yourself. Just be yourself. You can't force nobody to love your story. You can't force nobody to believe that you this person you portray to be. It's like just be whoever you is, and whoever with you, they gonna be with you, and you gonna know it, you gonna see it, you gonna feel it. If I don't believe nothing else in this world, I believe in energy. That's it.
That's actually one of my codes, is energy.
Right.
Yeah, all I do is go off energy. So.
That's facts.
I wouldn't be right if I didn't ask this question. So the city in Chicago right now, we in mourning. We lost one of our stars recently.
Juice WRLD.
One of my little homies, I want to say I was one of the first person to discover the young dude, so I had a special relationship with him. So Juice WRLD, I know by you being around the 150 camp, what are some of your memories of him?
Can I be all the way honest? Can I be all the way honest? I never met him in person. Actually, I don't want to say that, but I never met him in person. But I heard him on the track with her PTSD, and I loved it. It felt like it came from the soul, like that was something he really felt, almost like a cry for help that sometimes people just can't save you from. And that shit deep. That shit is deeper than rap. It's deeper than drugs. It's deeper than the next person knowing you as a rapper. Like, people going through real life. You know, people getting immune to these ways of coping. It's deeper than all of it. That's really all I could say. I didn't know him personally though, but I could say that.
Okay. I mean, I could probably talk for hours, but I do want to ask this question. I always ask everybody this question. 5 years. What's pretty savage in 5 years?
I'm on every show you can think of. Me and everybody around me, we rich. We already rich. In spirit, we already got it. Everything we need to be successful, we got it. And I don't know, in 5 years from now, we winning more than we winning now. That's all I know. We not gonna fall for nothing, cause we standing for everything we believe in. And that's facts. I got a good role model right here. My mama, she ain't gonna never give up on me. Mickey, he got a wife behind him that's standing behind him. He ain't gonna never fall. Long as he don't fall, anybody in his life, they ain't gonna fall. Teresa, she on her work every day. Like, it's been times where I felt like I've been on the back burner. They make me feel like I'm the star. And that's how I want to live my life. That's how I want to live my career. You know, I fuck with the people I fuck with. They fuck with me back, but I'm the star. And I'm my own star. Herb, he his own star. But we together, we family. 150 Dream Team. Never leave my brothers, that's facts. And I'm going to kill behind one of mine. So, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yep.
All right.